book lovers, it is G-Swizz here, and I am here today to share my Funko Pop collection with you guys. Before I get into the actual collection, I will just tell you pretty much my Funko Pop story. I've been collecting since the end of April 2016, last year, during Captain America Civil War time. One day, I walked past the store. It's actually a uni store. It's known as the Co-op, and pretty much what people do is they buy and trade textbooks, but they sell other stuff too, like books and stuff, and they also sell Funko Pops, and they were having a sale, and it was a 3-for-2 deal on Funko Pops, so pretty much you get 3 Funko Pops for the price of 2. Now, before I was even a Funko Pop collector, the only Funko Pop that I ever wanted was this Katniss in her Mockingjay dress. Like, that's all I wanted ever. So I decided to walk into the store and to see if they had that Katniss, and if there were any other Funko Pops that, you know, were worth getting, because, you know, it was like a one-off deal. So I just decided to browse their store because it was a very interesting sale. To cut a long story short, they didn't, but they had this Katniss in her wedding gown, which is pre-transformation, before she turns into the Mockingjay with, you know, her dress and stuff, and so I decided to get her, but then I would have to collect 2 other Funko Pops in order to get that deal. So I decided to get Effie Trinket, and she looks amazing, and so I thought that they would go well together, and I, you know, didn't really have too much more interest in anything else. But then I saw Black Widow, and I was like, you know what, I'm a pretty big Marvel fan, so I will get Black Widow. So I had these 3 Funko Pops, and then I decided to do some reflection time. And when I say reflection time, I mean, I overthought about it, and I was just like, you know what? This sale's never gonna come back. I should go there and I should take advantage of the Funko Pops that they sell. And, you know, they just released the Civil War Pops, and I'm going to see Captain America Civil War. So I definitely want to get the Pops. So 2 days before I saw Captain America Civil War, I pretty much collected almost all of the Civil War Pops except for War Machine and Crossbones. And then my collection expanded from 3 Funko Pops to 9 Funko Pops. And I was just like, you know what? I'm set for life. You know, I don't really need to collect any more Funko Pops because I absolutely love Captain America Civil War, and I'm like kind of obsessed. So, you know, I've got everything sorted. It's all good. And then I go to this bookstore called Kinokuniya, and, you know, thinking that I bought all those Funko Pops on kind of discounted price, I would never be pressured or pushed to buy a Funko Pop at its full price. But I did, because then I saw Groot. I saw Groot, and I could not pass up buying Groot. And before I knew it, I had 10 Funko Pops. And that's when I realized, after buying him at full price, which in Australia is $18.99, which is kind of really sad, I knew that I was not immune to buying Funko Pops at full price. Like, I would do it for the cause.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
47 Funko Pops and 3 rock candies later, I'm here. And it hasn't even been a year, guys. I think the hardest part about being me is that I want to collect every single Marvel Funko Pop. Not really every single Marvel Funko Pop, but like every single Marvel Funko Pop that I really love. I mean, I'm so excited to collect the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Funko Pops. Like, I'm just over the moon about them. Once I found out what they look like, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna buy them. The only Guardians of the Galaxy Funko Pop that I have from line 1 is, you know, my Groot one, and I don't actually intend on collecting more of those ones. I just want to collect the newer ones because they're in the newer sculpt, and I love them so much. And so, you know, I do have limitations to what Funko Pops I decide to buy, but at the same time, there still needs to be a bit more self-control with it, you know? And today, you're finally gonna see every single Funko Pop that I have currently, and I might do one of these in the future if I end up getting a lot more in the future, but I'm currently restricting myself. At least I'm trying to restrict myself, guys. I'm actually doing pretty well so far. I kind of went almost a month without buying Funko Pops, and yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So starting off, we have what I have of the Hunger Games line, which consists of Katniss in her wedding dress, Effie Trinket, who is currently doing the Michael Jackson move where he kind of leans forward. Yeah, it's not very pretty. And then you have Katniss in her Mockingjay dress. Next we have what I have of the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children line, which consists of Jacob, Emma, and Miss Peregrine with a little bird. Next we have what I have of the Harry Potter line, which consists of Neville Longbottom, who I got for my 21st, Luna Lovegood, who I also got for my 21st, and then Ron and Hermione. And I got Ron and Hermione in these costumes because that's how they dress in the Goblet of Fire, except Hermione's dress is blue, but still, that's my favorite book in the series, so I couldn't pass that opportunity up. Next up, I will show you what I have of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them line. I have Jacob, Queenie, Newt, Tina, and a Niffler. What I find annoying about Tina, though, is that she doesn't have a stand, and she can't really stand without something holding her up, so I have to use blue tack to hold her up, because her hat is pretty heavy, and yeah, it's really sad, but yeah, I feel like they should have made her a bit better and kind of thought about that a bit more, you know? And lastly in this line, I have Percival Graves and Seraphina Pequeri. Now I just need a Credence pop and then I'm done. Seriously. When are they gonna make a Credence pop? I don't know. Next up, I have my new additions, which are the Stranger Things Funko Pop line, which consists of Will, Mike, Eleven, Dustin, and Lucas. And also, I need to show you guys something really exciting. I have this! I have a Chase edition of 11, guys. I'm freaking out. The guy at the register was like, man, you pre-ordered 11 and you got given a Chase edition. Take good care of it, because it's worth $50 here. Moving on to Marvel Funko Pops, and I will start off by sharing ones that aren't currently in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Next up, I will show you my X-Men line, which consists of Kitty Pryde, who is a Summer Comic-Con exclusive. I think that's the exclusive that she is. Also, she comes with this little dragon, who I totally forgot the name of, because I'm kind of dumb right now. I also have Psylocke, and I have Storm. Next up, I will show you two Funko Pops that are from the general Marvel line that are not currently in the MCU, which consists of Spider-Gwen and she is unmasked, and then we have Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. Then I have two Marvel TV show Funko Pops, which consists of Agent Peggy Carter from Agent Carter, and I have Daisy Johnson, aka Skye, from Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And now I show you what I have of the Guardians of the Galaxy line. Unfortunately, I don't have too much. I know they're my favorite comic book series, or comic book team-up of all time, but I do not have too many of their Funko Pops because I'm waiting for the Volume 2 Funko Pops to come out, because personally, I think that they're a lot better quality than the original ones. So yeah, there's that. But I have a Rocket mug, which I absolutely adore, and I keep my Marvel socks in here because, why not? I also have Groot, and then I have a baby Dancing Groot keychain, which I adore because my youth girls gave it to me, and it keeps on falling down, but, Big Groot's gonna help it stand up. Yeah, it's standing up. Next up, we have the Doctor Strange line, which consists of Caecilius, Baron Karl Mordo, Doctor Strange himself, and the Ancient One. Now, I just need Wong, guys. When are they gonna make a Wong Funko Pop? Seriously, when are they gonna make a Wong Funko Pop? It needs to happen. Next up, I will show you what I have of the Avengers Age of Ultron line. We have Hulk, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, and Vision. Holy ship.
But I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up.
Next up, I will show you what I have of the Captain America Civil War line. I have Agent 13, Captain America himself, Bucky Barnes, Falcon, and that's what makes up Team Captain America here. And then I have Iron Man, Black Widow, and finally, Black Panther, and he is unmasked. And that, my friends, is the conclusion to my Funko Pop collection. However, I will show you these Funko rock candies that I have, which are also Marvel related, which is awesome. So we have Spider-Gwen, who is also unmasked, Captain Marvel, and finally we have Lady Thor. So I hope you enjoyed that Funko Pop collection tour. Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite one, or which ones you suggest me getting in the future, although I don't need any more, but let's talk Funko Pops, guys. I love Funko Pops, guys, so I could talk about them forever, seriously. Follow me on my social medias. I'm at G-Swizzelbooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I am also at Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/G-Swizzle. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.